What's up, man? Dave here, and I got a quick story for you. So I was out at the club the other night with my friends, chilling, having a drink, and then I saw one of my friends feverishly making out with a girl. They were going at it. I laughed to myself because I remember doing the same thing when I was younger. Every guy has that makeout phase where they just want to kiss every girl and lock lips all the time. But here's the problem. A lot of guys make out with girls in places where sex isn't immediately or realistically possible, like in the club or out on a date. And when they do that, they actually hurt their chances of bringing a girl home or seeing her again in the future. If you've ever made out with a girl only to have her go cold on you real quick, then you know what I mean. Today, you're gonna find out why this is the case, and you're also gonna learn exactly how and when to kiss a girl so that it can lead to something more. Sound good? Let's do it. To start, let's talk about 3 reasons why you should not make out with girls at the club or out on dates. And by the way, a makeout is any kiss that lasts longer than 7 seconds. First off, you diffuse the sexual tension. All right, a few years ago, I was out on a double first date with one of my buddies back when I used to live in Vietnam, and it was going real well. My buddy had a really good connection with his girl, and of course, he was trying to make out with her and kiss her the whole time and getting all touchy-feely. On the other hand, I was just kind of chilling, giving my girl a few short kisses and being pretty laid back. Now, if you're watching this from the outside, you might have thought, oh, Dave's friend is definitely gonna get laid, and Dave's probably gonna go home empty-handed. But what do you think ended up happening? Well, it was the exact opposite. I ended up taking my girl home at the end of the night and closing the deal while he was left empty-handed. Now, we tried to hang out with the girl again, and he actually did, but they never got further than kissing. So why did this happen? Simple. He diffused the sexual tension. See, sexual tension is basically your most powerful tool when it comes to sexually attracting and sleeping with women. And once you kill the tension, it's real hard to build it back up. The second reason why is that you reveal your intentions in a clumsy way. The fun part about flirting and attraction is the mystery and subtlety about it. That's why it's good to convey your attraction through subtle communications, like the way you look into her eyes, through sexual innuendos and things like that, keeping it subtle. But when you make out with her for a really long time in a place where sex is not viable, there's no more guessing. If she goes home with you, she knows what's gonna happen. She's not gonna be able to rationalize that she's just going back with you for a drink. She's gonna be absolutely sure that you want sex with her and that you're super interested in her, and it kind of ruins the surprise for her, but also makes you seem less socially savvy. Third, you give her too much validation. Listen, man, men and women are validation junkies. We love approval and we love to feel wanted by other people. So it's good to give a girl some validation in the form of good conversation, flirting, and compliments, but you gotta walk the fine line between giving her so much validation that she's satisfied and no longer interested in you, and giving her so little validation that she feels shunned and leaves to find validation from somewhere else. That's the problem with making out with her. You give her all the validation she needs by making out with her for a long time. Subconsciously, she feels like, boom, I've done my job here, I've attracted this guy, now I can leave. Suddenly, you become much less interesting to her than you were before. All right, man, now you know what not to do and why. Now let's talk about when and how to kiss a girl the right way. By the way, man, if you haven't yet, make sure to check out my free flirting video course. In it, you're gonna learn the exact things to say to flirt with girls and make them wanna kiss you. Just click the I in the top right corner or the link in the description to get instant access to those videos. All right, now let's talk about how and when you should kiss a girl. First off, throughout the entire interaction or first date, you should be leading and the sexual tension should be on a general upswing. So you should still kiss her if that's what you want to do, but don't make out with her. You want to leave something to her imagination. To illustrate this, let's picture 2 guys. The first guy is on a date with a girl. He's excited and pumped up because she seems attracted to him. He doesn't want to let the opportunity slip, so he goes for the kiss. She denies him the first couple of times, but then she finally gives in and they make out. 20 or 30 seconds go by and they're still going at it. He's thinking, yes, I finally sealed the deal. She's definitely going home with me now. He makes out with her several more times on a date, then asks if she wants to go back to his place. To his surprise, she gives an excuse about why she has to go home early, but says she's really excited to see him again. He texts her the next day, all excited and ready to finish what he started by planning out another date, but she never responds. Not good, right? Now, let's take a look at the second guy. This guy is also on a date with a girl he likes. He's attracted to her, but he's enjoying the moment and her presence. He wants to kiss her, but he's also aware of the power of sexual tension. So when she does or says something he likes and he has the urge to kiss her, he goes in for a quick kiss. But after 3 or 4 seconds, as she's getting really into it, he pulls back, smiles at her, and keeps the date going. He does this a few times throughout the date. He also is leading her and making the date fun instead of just making out with her in the same place for 20 minutes. All of this gets her more curious and intrigued by him, and she's wondering if he really likes her. Eventually, he asks if she wants to head back to his place for a drink. She says yes, and they head over. Once they get there, they sit on the bed, get comfortable, and have a drink.
Is this alcoholic?
No. It's actually prebiotic greens by Transparent Labs. I take it every single morning for optimal health, happiness, and nutritional insurance. And I love it because it gives me great energy throughout the entire day. You can actually use coupon code Casanova to get 10% off your order. Go check it out. And speaking of energy, we're gonna need some of that right now. Come here. He goes for the makeout, and she's down. You can guess what happens next.
Hi, Jessica.
Can I show these to you?
Wow, they're both great. Thank you.
The second guy has a much better night because instead of making out with her the whole time, he leads her and maintains the sexual tension. The simple, quick kisses actually add to the tension, and they also signal some other important things too. First, that he has control of himself and the situation. See, the moment a girl thinks you've lost control, her sexual attraction is gonna evaporate. Second, that he's socially savvy. He understands how to build and maintain sexual tension. And third, that he's confident and he doesn't feel like he has to make out with her to get her to stick around. These are all very attractive traits to women. Not only that though, the short kisses actually tease her. They give her just enough to get a preview, but they don't ruin the ending. So here's what you should take from this. Avoid feverishly making out with girls at the club or while you're out on dates, and instead give them short, 4 to 5 second kisses to keep the girl wanting more. Then, when you're back at the crib in a place where sex is possible, then go for the makeout and escalate things to the next level. She's gonna be a lot more likely to go home with you, and she's gonna be a lot more down because you haven't killed the sexual tension, bro. All right, guys, the point here is to be strategic and savvy instead of over the top and sloppy. If you can do this, you're gonna get a lot more girls, and you're gonna be able to close the deal a lot more too. Now, if you wanna get more dates with girls, then make sure to check out this video right here. It shows you the exact text to send to set up a date. Anyway, I'll talk to you in the next video, bro. Peace.